Alright, so the white balance isn't the best, but I'm working on it. Can't really figure out ways to fix it that well, but when you zoom in, and when this focuses, it's a bit better, so you guys can see it a bit more. I know these lights now may look a bit stupid, having them, but having them off, makes it a bit more worse. But if we white balance this, now I sort of feel like the colors are a bit off. They look really off on camera, but I know that corrects itself sometimes. Because this looks like some sort of like sky blue, but this is just dark blue. These are standard zhanchi shades, and they, like on camera, they look like Moyu shades, but I know they're not. So I don't know. You guys tell me whichever one you prefer. I'm going to use the lights again for this one, and if you guys think that it's only making life worse, then we'll switch back. Let's go ahead and see how this one works out then. Hello everybody, Growth35 here. Today I'm going to go over some speed cubing tricks that I picked up from friends, and that I've discovered myself that I think that you should know. So, the first of which is going to be on 3x3, so I know you guys saw white first, so I'll do it on the white side. To insert this pair, the white, here let's zoom in, because zooming in fixes everything. Focus, hold on. You good? Alright. So this pair right here, these two, which is, you know, there's the pair. As you can see, the white's facing up. So what you're gonna want to do is line this edge up with its color, like that. And then look on top, and you'll see that it's green here. So you're gonna turn the green away from green, put the corner on top of the edge to create the pair, and then you can take it out and just insert it. So that's a trick that Origami Katakana taught me. I'm pretty sure it's circulated around the internet pretty well, but just including it because it's rather useful. Another one is very simple that you probably already use. We have this pair again. We have the corner on the top that needs to go down here, and we have the edge in place already permuted and everything. So what you can do for this is you can just spam the universal move that everyone knows that I will not repeat the name of. I will refer to it as the sweet move, but you know what I'm talking about. Just do it 3 times and you can insert the pair 2x2. What we have here is the corner is facing up and it needs to go right here. So you could flip the corner and then insert it. That would be easy enough. But it's easier to just do the cuboid algorithm for inserting a corner, which is R2, U, R2, U prime, R2. And then you have it inserted and you can move on with your 2x2 solve. I do use all of these tricks, by the way, just so you know. All of these things that I'm showing you I do use. For squeb, or skewb, Origami Katakana taught me that when you're doing U-perm, you do sledge, rotate twice, Y2, and then sledge. But he taught me that you can just do, instead, sledge, but instead of going like this for the last move, instead of going like this, you can do back. And now all you need to do is re-grip with your thumb, and you can spam it again. So that just sort of makes life easier. So you don't need to rotate twice, you just need to rotate, you just need to re-grip with your thumb and your other hand, and you're pretty set. So that's another useful trick that I use when I'm doing squeb. Alright, so that's actually all of the tricks I could think of for speed cubing, and that's going to be a short video, and I don't want this to be a short video. So let's go ahead and give you a few cubing tricks, not having to do with 3x3. So one of them is super cube. You can use U-perms to orient the centers properly. If you'll notice, I try to keep all my centers oriented towards the green side, because that's the way I live my life. Same with non-Rubik's puzzles. I have the Dayan facing down so that if I was holding it like this with green in front, I'd be able to read Dayan. That's actually not the correct way to put it. The Chinese character or Japanese character, the Asian character is upside down like this in the green's perspective. But anyway, there's a simple way to orient centers, and it involves 2 forms of U-perm. So we have the M-size U-perms and the 2-gen U-perms. You need to know both of them. So if you were to do 2gen UB, and then mslice UA, you'll rotate the center 90 degrees. And that is very important because if you want to rotate it 90 degrees in a clockwise formation, you can do 2gen UA perm and mslice UB perm, and you'll get the same effect. This will also rotate this center here. So you'll rotate these two centers, but that's okay because here's a quick pattern tutorial. Here's how to make ultimate checkerboard. So it involves using the cross pattern, and you can do that with the algorithm, which I'll show on screen right now. So once you've completed that algorithm, you're going to want to do a rotation in this direction. I forget what that is. I think it's X, but I'm not sure if it's X prime or X. But you rotate in this direction with the front. This is now the front face. So now we'll go ahead and perform the algorithm again. Then we'll rotate back, and then we'll just do the center swapping algorithm like this. And boom, we have ultimate checkerboard. And if you want to get really special, you can perform checkerboard when in this state to create a mixed ultimate checkerboard, because in just standard ultimate checkerboard formation, we have these three centers, as you can see, have switched with each other. We have blue, orange, and white, which have switched edges and positions and orientations. But if we go like this, it's mixed. So as you can see, it would be these three, but if you also see there's yellow mixed in here, and if we look over here, there's also yellow mixed in with this one. So yeah, there's ultimate checkerboard. There's also cube in a cube, but I actually never took the time to learn the algorithm for this. I just kind of solve it into this state, and then I perform the blind, I use the blind method to rotate two corners, which also you can perform cube in a cube on 2x2 very simply using the blind method. And if you know full PLL, then you already know the only algorithm that you need to know to do this. It's Y perm without F at the front and F prime at the end. So all you need to do is skip that, perform what would be F perm, and now as you can see, we've switched these two, which would be good. You could just say this is cube in a cube, but cube in a cube typically involves a twisted corner, not swapped corners. So what you'll do now is you'll perform a setup move to rotate this corner. So for example, we'll do, I'll show you from this perspective, we'll do R prime, D prime. We'll just do R prime, D prime to rotate the corner. Now we'll perform the algorithm again, being Y prime without F and F prime. Then we'll simply undo the setup moves, and we have a twisted corner, which is cube in a cube on 2x2. Alright, here's another pattern you can make with 4x4. So, you start out with standard 4x4 checkerboard, which is easy enough. So once you have standard 4x4 checkerboard, hold the sides that are not checkerboard in the front and back. Then perform 2x2 checkerboard. And bam, here's what you have now. So we have 2x2 checkerboard right there. Actually, I'll zoom in, be more professional than this. Alright, so we have 2x2 checkerboard, as you can see on the green and blue side. We have 4x4 checkerboard on the yellow and orange side. And then on the yellow and white side, we have 3x3 checkerboard. So special, so flashy. Alright, hold on. Come on. The camera isn't distinguishing between yellow and white. There we go. Sort of see it a bit better here out of the light. Yeah, pretty nice. I really have no idea what I'm doing right now. Alright guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna do T-Perm on this mirror box. As I say, thank you all for watching. I don't know if you all enjoyed. I doubt you did, but if you did, make sure to check out my friends' channels. They have much better video. Their videos are much better than this one, and my videos are much better than these as well, for the most part. So you can go check out our channels. Links to those will be in the description. Please comment with video suggestions if you don't want to see more crud like this. And until next time, I'm Go385. Sayonara. Where's the